Heyo everybody, Haku here with my live reaction for Tower of God Chapter 409, or Season 2 Episode 329. Gonna have a bit of an explanation about why that's a day late and some other things, but sorry if the lighting's off. For some reason, maybe it's just me. The lighting looks really off. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I'm recording this like a little after I woke up though, so maybe it's the time of day? I don't know. But either way, so yesterday, when I first woke up in the morning, I guess technically the timestamp said like 8 a.m., but I tried to record for like an hour. I tried to get my microphone to work for like an hour, and I've got two microphones. Both are broken. I really need to buy a new one, which is kind of why starting up a Patreon is pretty important and vital, but I've been pushing it back so I could focus on making videos. So yeah, can't make videos if I don't have a mic. So I probably do need to speed that up. But yeah, either way, I couldn't get my mic to work for like 40 minutes, and then I tried again later in the afternoon and then again in the evening, and I just could not get anything to work out. So right now I'm using the old mic. It looks like I've got it to work, and hopefully it holds up throughout the whole video. I'm going to be pretty upset if it doesn't, actually. But what happened when I was trying early in the morning for some reason, it streamed like it's kind of scary to me. It streamed like 6 minutes of me just trying to get my mic to work to YouTube. And while it's like, I'm not afraid of you all seeing or hearing anything I do. I'm not gonna like say or do anything bad even on my own time. I mean, it might be kind of embarrassing and feels like an invasion of privacy, but that's just weird to have like hundreds of subscribers get something random streamed to it. So if you're one of the 15 people who saw it or 2 people who liked it for whatever reason, yeah, that's the explanation of the random stream yesterday. It was just my computer randomly streaming me trying to get my microphone to work. But thank you to Benny Boy, who was actually the one who pointed it out and let me know about it, or else I wouldn't have even known, because not only did it stream without my permission or even knowledge to YouTube, but in addition to that, it didn't show up in any of my video feeds as a creator. So as a creator, I couldn't see it at all. The only way I was able to do it is by going on the link from the comment when Benny Boy commented me and it came up in my notifications. Go on the link from the comment, and then from that page make it unlisted, and then go search unlisted videos on my channel. That was the only way I was able to find it. Because it didn't show up in any of my feeds, which again is scary. I could stream and not even know it because it doesn't show up in my feeds. So I guess maybe it was a YouTube bug. It's always easy to blame things on YouTube because they fuck up constantly, sometimes even on purpose. So yeah, that's the explanation for that. Sorry, just wanted to explain it if any of you had noticed that yesterday and wanted to know what the hell was going on. But either way, I'm excited to actually read 409. So let's actually read 409. Yeah, I guess there's not much to say. Bomb has the Black March now. A lot of exciting stuff is happening. We're getting a lot of fights. And that's kind of what I'm expecting here, is just to continue on all the fights we're getting. And maybe in addition to continuing on fights, we have been getting a little bit of backstory or lore kind of stuff here and there. We could get that. I could see that. But the arc's titled Caliban. We didn't even see Caliban last chapter, but either way, let's get to reading. We start off at the very beginning. We have Bomb with the Black March, like we saw at the end of last chapter. Okay. What's that doing here? Could it be Yuri? What's that? Says Charlie, looking up. Is that a needle? But no ordinary needle could block one of my attacks like that. I didn't know regulars could use a high-ranking item like that. Items with a high ranking have restrictions on who can use them. Okay. I don't know what's going on, but this guy feels really freaking dangerous for some reason. Alright, now we have Caliban 3. What's a regular doing with Black March? Says, Shonhi. What are you doing, Princess? How could you give Black March to a mere regular? Whoops, my mistake. Must have slipped out of my hands. It's always wandering off. It has a mind of its own. Princess. Tell me the truth, Jonhi. If you catch us, those guys and I will all die, aren't we? Okay, the grammar is not the best, but I understand what he's trying to say. You're trying to take me with you, even though you're fully aware of that. Do you want me to die, Chonhee? What? Why are you being like this? It's so unlike a princess, and she attacks. Zahar's princesses are supposed to be the pride and joy of King Zahar and his family. Dying by the king's orders is part of your honor as one of King Zahar's princesses. When are you going to stop acting up like this? If you resist, princess, I'll capture you by force if I have to. She creates this wind demon thing. We're seeing a lot of similar type things. From, of course, Evan-Kel Sasanowo to, basically White doing the same thing, and now Chonhee. Alright, I'll capture you by force if I have to. We see the Sylphid shields as well. Kind of weird to call it a spear, because it's basically been a shield since we've seen it, and it looks like an observer. But either way, so I have this big-ass attack. Okay, and this is, Calavan, and this is the attack we left off on with Calavan and Jinsung, I believe. Alright. And we have these guys looking on. Watch out. Alright. You've got all that power, and yet you use it to go around hunting down regulars. You should be ashamed of yourself, Calavan. This mission isn't just about capturing some regulars. We're trying to stop an even greater rift in the tower. What? Whatever anyone says, this mission will go down in history as a great epic. Sacrificing the lives of a few people on the train to stop a war. It may seem sinister and brutal, but this is the best way to prevent an even worse disaster. Okay, because if they don't do this and try to appease Zahar by taking out the people on the train, Zahar's going to want him to take out the Popodao family. And that would probably cause a civil war depending on who sides with the Popodao family. Alright? May seem sinister and brutal, but this is the best way to prevent an even worse disaster. I have no idea what you're talking about. You're not supposed to know. And he goes for another attack. Right? Then Jinsung evades it. Reverse flow control. It looks like he's going for an elbow strike. Alright. Calavan just blocks it with his forehead. He's tough. Alright. Calavan's going for another punch. And there's this huge spiral. Lethal move, Hurricane Shaker. Alright. He clenches his fist. Backlash. Alright. So it sends an attack down... Bomber, of course. So it sends an attack downward at him and then hits him from another attack behind while he's got the downward momentum. Alright. We see this eerie panel of Calavan. And Jinsung standing there. Has it been so long that you've forgotten? My body's way tougher than you people from the Ha family. Gee, thanks for taking the time to teach me like this. And his hand is throbbing. When you're around me, your advantages as a member of the Ha family disappear. You had better brace yourself for a whole new world of pain. And now we're back to Andrasi. That's a good shot where we can see her tiny horns. Alright, what's going on? Did I pass out for a second? Huh, what's that? Black March. Oh my, who's this? I haven't seen your face in ages. You're still alive. The Berserker Boy. And we see the spirit of Black March. Before I sensed you were alive, on the floor of death, because you charge like a Berserker. Berserker Boy, he thinks. Very impressive. You used to be just a little boy who knew nothing. Do you need my help again this time? She's just so excited to help him. But probably. It looks like you're in some serious trouble again. Do you go around looking for trouble, or does it come to you? But why aren't you using the power inside you? What? You're hiding power, I can see it. Oh, this power's still unstable. It's hard to use it for long stretches of time. Probably talking about the burnt chestnut form. Oh yeah, that's true. If I run out of power before I rescue my friends, I won't have any options left. That is a good point. If he uses all he has and then still gets beaten, then he's totally screwed. So he needs to still hide some things. So what you're saying is, you're holding back in a fight against a ranker. Oh, no, I didn't mean that. That's good. I like a guy with guts. Okay, I'll help you. You can stretch your power out a bit longer if you use me to attack. Really? Yeah, I like your eyes. Unlike that princess. That goddamn little fangirl. Now show me. What you got? Black March. Ignite. Shit, that's an ignition weapon? Says Charlie. And he goes into burnt chestnut. Well, kind of like first stage burnt chestnut. He's not like full burnt chestnut. He just has the horns. This is just true power, but not burnt chestnut. That bastard. Something's not right about him. Alright. Director, do you have all the regulars? Right here. What's wrong, Charlie? I think you'd better get them out of here ASAP, sir. What are you so anxious for? They're just a bunch of regulars. Whaley's sturdy enough to be able to withstand most attacks. Whaley! But the thing is, I have a bad feeling about them. Alright, now we have Bomb using his black and colorless Shinsu. Those two, I mean. Alright. Oh, what do we have? Okay, never mind. I'll give Black March 25th night bomb-style Shinsu control skill. My power, endless sky. Here it comes, and Charlie's trying to block with those light shields again, and it crashes through them and starts destroying Whaley. No, not Whaley. Whaley. He destroyed Whaley in one hit. No, not Whaley. R.I.P. Chapter 408 to Chapter 409. R.I.P. Whaley. God damn it. I knew it. My instincts were right. So far so good, thinks Bomb. I can do it with this power. Andrasi now. Got it. And she bong drivers her way in. Andrasi, says Wagner. You're not going anywhere, says the director guy. I forget what they called him. Okay. Shinsu control skill, jungle monster. Alright. Shinsu black hole sphere. Now we have Bomb attacking with the colorless Shinsu from the orb. And it looks like he's blocking. Alright. The Shinsu disappeared. How can he neutralize my Shinsu so easily? That's probably because he's using his quality, which was to absorb stuff. Or I don't know if it's I don't necessarily know if it's absorb or just like, I don't know. What's the other term, I guess? Like if it's absorb or suck in, I forget another word for it. But yeah, basically he's just absorbing it, whether he gets to keep it or not. Shit, says Charlie. That regular's insane. Okay, now we have a bunch of explosions. Alright. What the hell is that attack? Oh, this is Evan Kellen Alpathian's fight. Or rather, I guess, Evan Kell watching, or Alpathian watching on. What the hell is that explosion stuff? Is that not Evan Kell's flames? I guess it isn't. Oh well. What the hell's that attack? Black March. How's that regular using Black March? Could he be the irregular who survived on the test floor? Attention, all surviving troops. Vice Squadron Commander. Change of plans. As of this moment, only fight the other enemies enough to keep them at bay, and focus all your firepower on one spot. Troops, destroy that regular using the Black Needle. Alright. So, they're going to have to all protect Bomb now. Because if Bomb can survive getting attacked by a bunch of high rankers and stuff, that is pretty bullshit. Like, there's no problem with him launching some attacks at regulars, but surviving getting hit by a bunch of regulars or rankers. But him surviving getting hit by a bunch of rankers and high rankers is pretty bullshit. So, we'll see what happens. Either way, he also still hasn't pulled out Burnt Chestnut form though, but we don't really know if he can just flop into that form when he's not like in fear of death or a special circumstance, or when he's not on the hidden floor yet, virtual floor, whatever. So we don't really know if he can go full burnt chestnut at the moment, but he's using his power, which is cool. And we actually got to see the quality of it absorbing the Shinsu of that one attack. So yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like if you did like the video, I'm going to try to get this up as soon as possible. But because this is a day late, it's going to mean the review's probably a day late too. Review probably won't be up until tomorrow. But that's it. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.